I was shocked upon seeing Kanon walk out of the dark bathroom. Why is that? Oh, hello. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can make the text box visible enough so that it completely covers her body. Yeah, it doesn't work, so unfortunately, I have to censor part of the screen where also the text is. So what I'll do, I guess, is I'll just read Kanon's lines too. What the heck, Kanon? Put some clothes on, you'll catch a cold. Her long white hair clung to her hips. Water droplets glided against her full figure. With a tormented face, she looked at me like a ghost. Her voice was hoarse. Do you hate me? Do you hate Non-chan too, Nisan? I appeased her with a shake of my head. Do you think I'm a liar? Everything I said was true. She really did tell me that someone was gonna murder her. Fragile. That skating star on the ice had vanished. That was why I fell. That was why I lost. I can't think of any reason except that. Please believe me, Nisan. Only a desperate, love-starved girl stood before me. Everyone's just using Non-chan. Mom is for fame. Dad is for money. The media, the sponsors, everyone, all the time, every day. Two thin lips continued to move silently. Like a robot doll with a loose screw, she talked more and more slowly. She spoke in a soulless, broken manner, but I understood her. Please save me. Surely there is some gentle person out there, someone who can warm my heart. I saw my past self in her. When I was frozen in a broken house far in the north, I had wished for the same. I know, my emotions for Kanon are more pity than love. And pitiful it is. I'm among those godless fiends who use Kanon, but in the end, Kanon has no choice but to rely on us heretics. And devils can save people too. Just like that snowy night when Gonzo saved me. There are people out there who can't wait for Providence to extend a Holy Savior's hand. I thought over what I was about to do. Even heretics have some pride. Very well, I have decided to take responsibility. I answered Kanon's request by reaching for her cold skin. When I embraced Kanon, my lower half reacted to her soft body. I took off my clothes, exposing my erect manhood to the air. I shared a kiss with Kanon and pulled her coquettish body closer to mine. Like that, I got on the bed with Kanon. While rolling on the bed, I pulled Kanon's body into a 69 position. Well, it's time to cut. See you in a second. And we're back. A week passed. There was but one more week before the fateful Japan Championships. Kanon silently continued to practice. On the other hand, I attended school as usual, keeping myself busy with other corporation matters. The night Kanon and I slept together almost seems like a dream. We are acting so casual about the whole thing that I can't help but wonder if it was just my imagination. Still, Kanon doesn't seem to have any regrets about it. She's back to her old smile and as selfish as ever. I promised myself that I would come to understand her, even if I was the only one. I see, Maou was kept quiet, huh? I spoke to Usami between classes. You would think Ikoko's television antics have made him extra cautious. I mean, she addressed comments about being marked for death. Yeah, well, from the very beginning we never knew what his true motives were. There's been absolutely no word from him. Well, if something were to happen, it would happen during the Japan Championships.
どうでしょうね。
I can understand why she'd have her doubts. Look, the letter was aimed at bringing down Kanon. Last week, she was completely bested.
ええ、脅迫状の内容から判断すれば、魔王の目的は達成されているのかもしれませんが。
But it doesn't add up for you, does it? With a desolate face, she responds.
勘ですが、もう何も起こらないような気がします。
Why?
ですから勘です。強いて言えば、もし私が魔王で本当にカノンを破滅させたいのであれば、この1週間を無駄にはしなかったでしょう。
Fantastic. Shouldn't you be happy?
ですね。浅井さんとも、もうお別れですね。
Why's that? Huh? She started her crazy talk again.
魔王が消えれば、勇者も旅立つものです。
Yeah, yeah.
浅井さんには、カノンがいますしね。
What?
これも勘です。
She smiles peacefully.
ユキほどではありませんが、私もこと浅井さんに関しては鋭いつもりです。
Ugh, cut it out. You're giving me the heebie-jeebies.
さーて、午後の授業が始まりますよ。
Usami leaves me and disappears. What's up with her?
陽介、最近カノンはどうよ。
Huh? Come on, man. You know as well as I do that she's been practicing.
ほら車のメーカー、カノンと契約打ち切るって。
Yeah, I guess they were acting in their own self-interest. After Kanon got such a bad rap from the media, I guess it'd be a natural response for a business.
どいつもこいつもクズばっかりだよな。みんなして手のひら返しやがって。
They aren't necessarily fair weather fans. When you're popular, you're bound to make a few enemies.
カノンはよ、確かに根は極悪な女だよ。何度も俺を怒らせたよ。そういう本性を見せちまったわけだからな。
What about Seta?
わかるだろ。人気急上昇だよ。昨日の特番見たか？やっぱり最後は努力した人間が勝つみたいな泣ける話だったぜ。
Well, she probably did work hard.
ぶっちゃけファイナルのセタはすごかったぜ。 NKH 杯でダブルだったジャンプをトリプルに変えてきた。マジで優勝狙ってたんだな。
Maheko? What?
ネット上じゃみんなそう呼んでるの。燃えるじゃん、あのキャラと声と。カノンは女王様みたいな扱いだったけど、今じゃひどいもんだ。
The situation has completely reversed. I heard Kanon was dropped from a Christmas variety show. Supposedly Seta took her place.
とにかく世界記はもうセタみたいな動きになってるのがうざいね。
Yeah, I read an article a while back that bothered me too. Some sleazy magazine went so far as to call Kanon the shame of Japan. All she can do is try to win the Japan Championships, right?
つーかそれしかねえ。2位に大差つけて勝てば誰も文句は言えねえから。
We both let out a sigh. Class resumed that afternoon. However, I was reading an autobiographical essay rather than the required textbook. One written by Ikuko. There was an ad for Ikuko-san's surefire way of improving your bus sprawled conspicuously over the front cover. It was called A Proposal to Figure Skating, the book supposedly about the inner mechanics of the industry. It touches briefly on the treatment of coaches and judges, the state of the current skating union, and her personal experience as a skater. Pretty cheap overall. First off, she bragged far too much about overseeing Kanon's growth as a skater. It made the book seem more like an outlet for her loneliness and lingering attachment than anything else. The whole spiel came across as whining rather than actual criticism. For example, let's take this excerpt, the book's closing statement. I realized my lips were quivering as I read it. Even so, Kanon-chan says she'd like to glide by my side. As both a mother and a coach, there is no greater honor than hearing these words. Publishing this book crushed what little positive reputation she still had, as it should have. The only problem is that people have begun to expect the same from Kanon as from her mother. I can't help but wonder why Ikuko won't hold back, for Kanon's sake if not her own. My mother had it rough, yet she protected me despite that. Ikuko-san enjoyed a good measure of popularity during her bout at the Olympics, so why did things turn out like this? Suspicion of Ikuko's change suddenly filled my thoughts, and without an ounce of coincidence, a certain man came to mind. I believe that concludes this week's report. The dispute with Shinei had been settled by the cession of most of their allotted business turf to the Sonoyama group. I was tasked once more with handling the formalities, acting as the voice of the Asai Corporation and the conduit through which to convey Gonzo's authority. Gonzo nodded, looking somehow discontent.
カノンはどうだ?
He suddenly sprung this question. As you know, her agent has informed us of a great number of cut contracts. Gonzo tilted his chin upward as if he already knew all there was to say.
あれはもう終わりか?
Surely not. I immediately denied it. Success is many parts timing and luck. I believe abandoning our investment in Kanon after a single loss would be unwise.
ただ負けたわけではあるまい.
Well, I faltered.
カノンも随分とふてぶてしい女に育ったな.
I hang my head, holding back my feelings. Feelings of sympathy for Kanon, contempt for Ikuko, and anger toward Gonzo, who molded Ikuko into the person she is now.
それで京介,
Gonzo's mouth curved into a devious smile.
カノンを手なずけたか?
I remember Gonzo's words. How am I supposed to respond to a scoundrel who demanded I sleep with his daughter? Yes. All I could say was that single unpleasant word. May I ask you a question, father? I prefaced my next words with a little submission. What kind of person was Ikuko-san? I miserably sputtered that question before Gonzo's glare. His gaze clearly seized through my anxiety. Well, naturally, he crafted me to feel that way. He responds with indifference.
イクコは真面目でけなげで何より努力家だった。容姿人格ともに素晴らしいアスリートがなぜ俺のような極道に惹かれたかわかるか?
I suddenly shake my head.
女は好奇心からたやすく悪を受け入れるからだ.
With those words alone, I no longer wanted to envision how Gonzo had dropped her into the pits of hell.
わかったか京介? 容姿のいいメスがいた。種をつけた。生まれた子供は金になりそうだった。
It seemed as though he were challenging me to reprimand him. It appears that Ikuko-san resents you.
だろうな。
She seems to believe that she was once a popular athlete bathing in the limelight.
俺につままれたせいで人生が狂ってしまったな。
Gonzo hangs his head as though he were trying to endure something. My eyes shot open in surprise at his dark laughter.
そうだな、京介。すべて俺が悪いな。
He was proud of it.
それでどうやって俺を叩き伏せる? どうした? 目の前に分かりやすい諸悪の根源がいるのだぞ。
He demonstrates his defenselessness by sticking out his chest and lowering his outstretched arms.
さあ、殴れ。お前は正しい。暴力を許す自己の正当性は十分だ。俺のせいで、お前の妹が愛情に飢えているのだからな。
I didn't even clench my fists. It was a testimony to my complete lack of fear. I felt nothing except the futility of competing with this man's moral code.
全く笑える話だ。男に捨てられた程度で歪んでしまうような己など、最初からなかったも同然ではないか。
What a tenacious monster. Gonzo is basically saying that injustices are valid against the weak.
いいか京介。お前も俺の息子であるならば、常に悪を受け入れる覚悟をしろ。たとえそれが身に覚えのない悪であろうと、決してわめいてはならん。
Yes, sir.
カノンも俺の娘だ。それに気づけば、まだまだ勝ちは望めよう。
No one can change his way of thought. I leave Gonzo's house at the conclusion of his lecture. I've been broadening my knowledge on figure skating in my spare time lately. I'm still not on par with AG, but I've begun to understand the characteristics of a variety of jumps. I've got a ways to go until I can tell them apart in real time, though.
ただいまただいま。
Kanon bursts through the front door, bouncing about.
おお、またスケートの本読んでるな。えらいえらい。
Why are you so happy?
だって、のんちゃんに興味持ってくれてるってことでしょ。
I suppose that's true.
いきなりお風呂入りますかね。
Kanon's been taking a bath as soon as she gets home these past few days. Thus, I've gotten into the habit of pouring one for her around the time she's supposed to get back. Needless to say, she hasn't come out of the dressing room naked since then. I confirmed that she was in the changing room and turned on the TV. The Japan Championships are coming up, so the sports news stations are focusing on figure skating. I've seen Kanons fall on television countless times. What they draw attention to is not the fall itself, but the suspension of her performance thereafter, as well as her sulky attitude toward the press. Yeah, I'll grant it happened at a critical time, but you can't deny that there must be some underlying instability there that got the best of her. A retired figure skater that Kanon had been on good terms with commented on her performance regretfully. Seta, on the other hand, was practically being hailed as the second coming on just about every channel. It's apparent that the TV producers are trying to create a new idol. Whenever I see her on the screen, I get this strange inclination to cheer for her. She was known for her consistency, but when such a skater hides simple, powerful technique like hers, the effect comes out to be even more awesome. Her step sequences are particularly good. Her serpentine, basically just a continuous S shape, tends to wow the judges and rack up the points. Even on the opening day of the finals, when Kanon took first place, Seta's step sequence score was higher. It just goes to show that flashy jumps aren't all there is to skating. The commentator finishes off with that. I hear a noise stir from the bathroom and turn off the television.
兄さん、パジャマがないことに気づきました。
You just realized this?
買っといて。
Sure, I'll pick some up tomorrow if I remember.
忘れそう。
That's rude.
だって、兄さんには去年もちょっとスケートのこと教えてあげたんだよ。
No way, I remember. You said something about having to lose weight and such, and you told me about that thing they got rid of because it didn't do too well on TV.
コンパルソリー？
Yeah, that one. I knew that. It's not really something to brag about.
一度病院に行くことをお勧めします。
I already am. Dr. Kimoto. Come to think of it, our last session ended a bit abruptly. Did I say something to put him off? Our next appointment is tomorrow. Maybe I should talk to him about Kanon. Alright, let's hit the hay.
あ、兄さん。
Hmm?
あのね、もうちょっとでクリスマスだよね。
Yeah, the tournament starts on Christmas Day, right?
おお、さすがにそれぐらい覚えてたか。
What about Christmas?
夜は練習お休みなの。
Really? That's nice. She'd have a tough time holding out if she didn't get a day of rest every now and then.
ヒルトン先生がね、クリスマスは家族と過ごしなさいって。
She spoke distantly as she smiled. Alright, I'll make some time.
やったー！初めて兄さんと一緒だね。
It will be, won't it? I guess we haven't spent many holidays together. I've always hated Christmas. Is there somewhere you would like to go?
もちろん任せる。
It's a bit too late to make hotel reservations.
ホテル？
I slipped up. Oh, I meant restaurant reservations. I suddenly became aware of Kanon's femininity. Anyway, let me sleep on it. Maybe I'll come up with something good tomorrow.
うん。
She looks up at me with upturned eyes.
兄さん、嫌だった。
She's talking about the night I slept with her. It was wonderful,
あの時は助けてくれたんだよね。
and I'll save you from here on out.
それは好きってこと？
She boldly drove to the point. Yeah, I plainly answered. I plainly lied. It was a lie? I have never fallen in love with a woman. Thus, I'm not sure what this interest stemmed from sympathy really is. However, I was aware what responsibilities I'd have to face when I took her last week. I was prepared to tell any number of lies. Was that due to Gonzo's influence? If it makes Kanon happy, if it puts her mind at ease, if it saves her, I will not shy away from this evil.
兄さん。
Her eyes dimmed. Without another word, I embraced her. Kanon's body trembled slightly, and she entrusted herself to me. Christmas Eve, her. With Kanon at my side, with my hands on her skin, I begin to look forward to a day which I only have bad memories of.